Oh, I love this so much. I'm definitely come back to racing if I land this jump.
Hi, welcome back to Shedtune and Shedtune HQ, and we're cracking on with the Sprinter build. And a few have asked why it's taken so long. Well, the easiest way to explain it is, whilst you could, well, we are slack, but also everything has to be handmade for this to get it exactly how we want it. So we've spent probably all morning building the headset or trying to adjust things so the headset fits and so on and so forth, because everything's a prototype.
We're not using
off-the-shelf stuff. Just like MotoGP stuff is prototype.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Ours is the MotoGP of scooter racing, but just going in a straight line. So, silly jobs I've been getting on with this morning. So the front shocks are now fitted. The half nuts for the rear, well, suspension rod. There's no suspension, obviously. Things like the JP piece, linkages, making sure the fuel cap fits, trying to work out a few other bits and pieces. The rear brake lever. So we've got a rear brake lever. We're going to use a billet one, so I have to get a bush for it and push the bush in and stuff like that. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. So we're just measuring the diameter of the bars to start setting up the headset. Dom's going to work his magic on the lathe.
Well, what you want to happen?
Oh my god, that was shit. Got it? Okay, now lucky you've got long things.
Best thing bought from an old boot sale.
Right, so we're trying to get the headset set up properly and get the gear wheel in line, and we've had to machine bushes as you've just seen. There's a hell of a lot of work's going into this so far. I think we're going to have to drill a hole straight through the bar to get everything right.
That should work.
But that's where we're at the moment, just trying to get it all lined up and then work out how what's got to be
So an
shinned.
Allen key on there. The Allen key into there gives us the line of the...
And then we need to then know what the bushing adjustment is. So yeah, see, so we've got to put a bush in there to adjust it.
Or we just remachine another bush.
Or we remachine it another bush.
But we'll get this.
So we've got to drill a new hole through the bar, and that's hardened steel. So I think that's going to be going to the pillar drill. I just thought I'd explain about the headset, because Dom has literally spent about 4 hours getting this right, and he's had to modify absolutely everything, because it's obviously not a standard headset, it's a fiberglass race one. So obviously the first things first, we've had to cut holes in various things so you can see where we've modified it here and here so it sits right, and then obviously bolted it up, and again that's all had to be worked out. Then in here you'll see we've machined bushes. There's one going to go into that end as well, and then we'll have a gear change on here, quick action throttle this side, brake lever, etc, etc. And then we've had to also machine this so that it fits properly. So we've had to literally, well, you can see I'm covered in it already, so everything fits properly onto here, and we're still working on it. But once it's done, it should be superb and look pretty standard.
Day 2 on the headset. I must get myself a mask. Probably would have been easy just to... I've taken off a plaster cast. Oops, wrong side. If you're wondering why we did this,
We are wondering why we did this.
all will reveal itself. No, more.
So basically the issue is the clutch cable, when you try and change gear, is going to hit the housing there. And we thought we'd sussed it by cutting a bit. Unless it's on the outside, of course.
Outside of what?
Headset, as in it comes out and then goes down, like that.
Can do, but we still need to cut that to get out through there. So now all the viewers are going, yes, Russell, be told.
Yes, Dad.
Let's have a look at that. Let's see if that makes any difference. Josh, get another one in the mould just in case.
So we're just trying to work out how the throttle and brake master cylinder will fit onto the handlebars and what we've got to adjust on that side. Alright, so we're making some more adjustments just to get the length of the bars right either side, so that when the brake master cylinder and the throttle's on,
Nice, it's spot on. 290. 290 or 11.5 inches for the Imperial people.
oh, that's not...
So that's roughly it, because if we go any further around you can't use your front brake because it hits the nut. So it'll be about there. Let's try the headset on. That's roughly about it there.
So that is looking pretty good.
That's kind of odd.
It does look a bit odd at the moment because obviously we've got a gap there, which we're going to sort something out on that, and we've only roughly put it together.
That's in there, that there.
But it's looking more like a scooter now with the headset on.
Well, that cable in theory, I suppose we can either drop into there or just straight down.
It's looking more like a scooter now, isn't it? Right, there we go, look, quick action throttle, brake. We think we've worked out the gears. We're just trying to figure out, well, this big gap here, which we've got an idea for. Don't forget, go to our store, link in the description if you want to buy some t-shirts. More designs are online right now. Right, so we've made some major steps forward tonight. I think whilst it might still look like a bit of a mess, the good news is we've got the headset virtually done how we want it to do, maybe a few little bits of adjustment here and then. We've come up with a plan for the gap between the headset and the bodywork, well, which we think will work.
We'll soon find out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, what else have we really got to do? I mean, there's nothing major now to do, is there? I mean,
Change the bolts on this. We know how this is fixing. We know how that's fixing. So we got just really buttoning down.
yeah, just
and getting
nuts and
rubbers
bolts
in
and
things
rubbers
like that.
and
Cables.
yeah, all the cables in. That won't take
cables
5
through
minutes.
here, and work out how this headset top is going to fit. These are both the same size now. Run up through there.
So in theory, a couple more hours on it, and we could
everything then.
we could be in a position to try and start it. Right, so I think it's going to be it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. As per normal, give it a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, put the bell on so you know when we're launching new videos. He loves doing that in the background, doesn't he?
Well, you are.
What else?
What else?
That's about it, isn't it?
No, freaking that.
Dickhead. Right, bye from me.
Bye from me.